We're here in the Basque Country, and this is where the Tour de France 2023 starts. Right over our shoulders here is France, and the riders are going to continue on that way. It's going to be one of those hard editions of the Tour de France. It's one I think is suited for Tadej Pogacar. When they presented the route in October, there were gasps in the auditorium. 3,400 kilometers of racing, that's normal for the Tour de France. But we have a lot of climbing, very few time trialing, only 22 kilometers of time trialing. We got those big climbs, we got the Puy du Dôme, we got the Côte de la Luz, we have the Mont Blanc climb. A lot of these factors factored into why riders like Remco Evenepoel, Primoz Roglic went to the Giro d'Italia instead. At this Tour de France, we're gonna have that big showdown, Tadej Pogacar, Jonas Vingegaard, but I think it's a route for Tadej Pogacar. Patchy?
Well, yeah, what's not good for today? I mean, it's a guy that can do everything, but yeah, I think if probably time trialing is where Jonas could just be a bit closer or make a difference to him. But also, last year we saw that everything seemed smooth and perfect for today. And then at that stage up Galibier, then everything exploded and we saw everything. So yeah, I would say a very good tour for today, but yeah, remember that Jonas is the actual winner and that he knows exactly how to do it.
So, talking about Tadej, what's in his favor in this route? What suits him? What will he like? He likes everything, but what particular things do you think will suit his skills?
Well, I think already the start suits him a lot. You know, I think that this start, like this punchy stuff, where he knows where to attack, how to attack. He's unpredictable. You know, he likes that. You know, I think
because these stages, they're twisty, they're turny, they're technical. They're much like a Flanders or Liège-Bastogne-Liège, Flèche Wallonne, that really suit him.
Voila. Yeah, I think that's the thing. You know that this Tour de France has a lot of possibilities tactically and technically. So I think that's the most important thing. And then, yeah, he knows where he will have to be. Yeah, Col de la Loz, we saw that a couple of years ago with the win of Miguel Angel Lopez, that was a hell of a climb. So that's a big thing. But I think there's more about performance. So there's not that much of creativity you can have. But on the way, there are a lot of possibilities starting here for the Basque Country.
Have you seen a Tour de France like this before? Obviously, it's been years since we've seen a Tour de France with so few time trial kilometers. But how does this Tour de France vary or differ from, and vastly differ from those other editions that we've had in recent years?
Well, also, I mean, there is just 22 cases of time trial, but also the time trial is not the usual time trial. Probably, yeah, some riders will switch bikes, others not. You know, there is some technical decisions that you need to take, and that really impacts completely the whole tour, because 22 cases of time trial is really almost nothing. Yeah. And that means that the difference has to be made on the road and regular stages, and that means that you need to attack, you need to be more aggressive, and I think that the organization look for that, you know, for that one-to-one confrontation, just get rid of the time trial kilometers and just stick to the pure spectacle where you see the fight between the big ones.
And doing so, we have this stage 20, that's a Liège-Bastogne-Liège type stage to Les Markstein. It's going to be another difficult day out there racing. So Tadej, Tour de France winner in 2020, 2021, Jonas Vingegaard in 2022. Pogacar is going to have his work cut out for him if he's going to be a three-time winner, but this Tour de France, it's one that's playing in his favor.
Absolutely, I think yes, and also, I mean, putting that stage so far back, normally the tour starts the other way around, somewhere in the north, and we come back just through Alps and Pyrenees, and then we come back. And this time it's completely different, you know. We start in the south, we hit the Pyrenees, then we go up, and then at the end we have that opportunities in those kind of twisty stages where probably if Tadej is in the lead, that will be one thing, but if he's not, that would be a nice race.
Oh, I can't wait for July 1st. Thank you, Patchy.